Yo! What's good, everybody? We got a special video. Oh, I know you're proud of me for not folding it, huh? Big shout out to the big man above. Ladies and gentlemen, we're corrupt cops. We regret messing with the wrong people. Let's get to the video.
You get me?
What's your name? What's your name and badge number?
Cops are meant to uphold the law, but some abuse their power unlawfully detaining innocent people. Today we're looking at cases where corrupt officers mess with the wrong people and face the consequences.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm one of the people, bro. I have to watch these type of videos and things are here to learn my rights, dog. Like, I never sat down and just went on Google and read the handbook of my law and rights. Have y'all, chat? You know? Just being real, bro. Maybe twice. Yeah, this V-neck kind of terrible, man. I know, bro. I just put it on.
So we're gonna see what the federal court got to say about it.
Okay. You have that right.
Oh, absolutely I do.
On February 24th, 2024, the Garden of Eden Foundation held a charitable event at which hundreds of people drove high-end cars to support the cause. During the rally, an Okeechobee sheriff's deputy pulled over one of the participants.
I got you going 63. It's a 35 through town. All you guys are hauling ass down the road because you got these scammers.
Sorry,
you know what y'all are doing.
No,
yeah,
I
you
know
do.
It was a speed limit.
You got your license?
Her license?
Yeah, her license too. I'm requiring everybody in the car. So you're going 63 and a
Bro, leave my V-neck alone, dog. Is it?
hour zone.
I apologize. We didn't realize there was a speed limit. We're doing the reduction because he was faster over here.
10-4, the blue Lamborghini right in front of you and the other one that just pulled in. These other cars, I don't know how fast they were going. Stay in the car.
After 10 minutes, the female deputy wrote a speeding ticket and went over to give it to the driver. However, by this time, a massive crowd had assembled, and among them was former NFL Hall of Fame and Super Bowl champion Warren Sapp.
Man, someone called it out. Warren Sapp.
Alright, I'm giving you a citation, okay? 63 and a 35. That's unacceptable, man. That's almost double the speed limit.
Like I said, we're part of the rally. We're
I
having
understand
fun,
you can be part of the rally or you can live in town. I completely understand, but going almost double the speed limit's a little unacceptable.
No, like you said, he was a faster speed over there. And then we
Three, you can take it to court. I don't mind going to court. It's my job.
Like, bro, like.
Link underscore taken donated $2. Hey Uncle Cash, hope you and Auntie doing good. I like the Levi jacket. I might get it for my fit ideas for TwitchCon.
Appreciate it, dog. Hey, that's my favorite one I got in the closet, dog.
Unless you want to
Yeah, she
she
taking her job too serious.
$48 ticket.
this is points though, right?
Yes.
But if you do the traffic school, it takes the points off. Okay?
So I have a clean license, right?
It doesn't matter. I understand
It's kind
that.
of worth
Like
at least
I
the
said,
consideration.
with the
There's how
amount
many of us?
with the amount of traffic, I'm trying to educate you, man. And
It's
with the
okay.
amount of traffic that's coming through town,
63 is not double 35.
The law gentleman got
63
this.
is what I got in my
Warren finally
Literally. I mean, facts. Facts.
appears, objecting to the ticket given to the individual. As the traffic stop is over, he can say anything he wants, but these dumb cops are about to escalate the situation.
radar. Go ahead and take it to court because it's on my body
not
camera.
double, but you
Okay,
said
but you're
doubling the
almost,
speed
but you're
limit.
almost double. Okay, but you're going over the speed limit.
I got that, but you
Okay.
said doubling the speed limit.
Okay.
You didn't double the speed limit.
Okay, well I got him.
They're exaggerating.
Okay, well I got it, and I wrote for what I got was
I got you, but
63.
you said I took
Okay,
out.
so I said what I said, but I didn't write him for double, did I? I wrote him for
No,
what I
but
got.
what you're saying is incorrect.
Well, just for future reference, through this
You
town,
like to be correct, that's all. Factual. Hold on, stop and what?
You guys have
No, that's what? What you telling me to do what? Which means, stop what?
Are you serious? You want to go to jail today?
Say that shit.
63, but I don't know.
Would you like to go to jail for obstruction?
How do you get me? You get me?
Obstruction?
Would you like to go to jail? Would you like to go to jail for obstruction?
Obstruction is a physical thing.
Would you like to go to jail?
The superstar was simply minding his business, exercising his constitutional right. But the officer, feeling their ego being bruised, did something
Ego being
shocking.
brewed. There you go.
I know the law.
Obstruction is a
Fragile ego because they got the badge.
Obstructing her from doing her job.
What did I physically do? It's a physical action.
No, it's not neither.
Obstruction is a physical action.
If you don't see
Not
your
freedom of
name,
speech. Not freedom of speech. You know, that's constitutionally protected, right? Yeah, that's If you don't badge number, your name.
Hey, he know his rights, don't he?
What's your name? What's your name and badge number? Okay. Coon Fair, 734.
All
Coon
right,
734.
Yeah.
Detain for what?
I'll take that.
Just like that, Warren Sapp was arrested for obstructing official business and was handcuffed.
You know he got money, right? And it seems like the city is behind him. Stupid.
Blatant violation of rights was about to get even worse. The case progressed.
What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for? I'm listening. What am I being detained for? Please report. What am I being detained for?
We got cameras in that. You got.
No, hey, is it rolling?
Everything's rolling. Yeah.
I got you.
Audio, video,
You
recording.
ain't gotta hold me that hard, brother. I'm right here. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just standing here. Why you gotta grab me like that? What am I being detained for?
I'll explain that in a second, sir.
You know this is affecting the arrest.
This is a detainment.
You're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
You still ain't answered about the detainment, sir.
You're being detained, and I'll answer that in just a second.
Hold on. No. Wait. This gonna be fun. This gonna be fun.
And he know he got a good lawyer, dog.
Here you go. You know this is force, right? 1983 law school. Deprivation of rights under the color of law.
Oh, man.
Not a thing.
Turns out, Warren knows far more about the law than these incompetent officers. They had no reasonable articulable suspicion for the arrest, and they still did not know who they had just taken into custody.
Oh. He's gonna answer that for us, right, officer? Why are you arrested? You know it's illegal for you to watch him do this. Yeah, I am. Right?
Yeah.
This is force.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What am I being detained?
I'm letting you know about your job.
That's what we're gonna do.
I love that laugh.
Hold on. You didn't explain it. What am I being detained for?
Okay, I was talking.
No, I'm asking. What am I being detained for? I can resist the unlawful arrest, but I'm not. On Supreme Court.
No, that's definitely a rich laugh, bro.
I can stand right here. I'm not being detained. I'm just standing here. Why would I be out of your car?
Because I'm surrounded by about 20, 30, 40.
It's not a safe situation. It's a safe situation. Ain't nobody doing anything.
Obstruction requires a physical act, but these officers tried to twist Warren's freedom of speech into an obstruction charge. These tyrants desperately need a refresher on the Constitution.
Talking to two other officers. I don't have to.
Wow.
I'm not getting in the car. Why am I getting in that car?
Two donated $2. He laughing because he knows his bill's bout to be paid after this win.
Facts. The video is when corrupt cops regret messing with the wrong people.
Get back!
That's all I want to know. Where's the
Sit
supervisor?
down!
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down!
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down!
That's you?
You have anything in your pockets?
I don't search. I don't consent to any searches.
Well, you are detained.
It crazy dude went from a superstar Hall of Famer to, that's how you know life is good right here, y'all. You know, he participate. I'm sure he probably driving a Lambo. You know, look how he dressed, man. Life is good. The rich laugh. You know, like he paid his eating real good, bro. This is how I want to retire and look like. You know, not a care in the world, man.
I am being detained for what? Where's the supervisor? Please,
Stand up.
please. No, I'm good, right? You told me to sit.
up.
You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand up.
You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand
You
up.
can you get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
It is mandatory for the police officers to call for a supervisor when asked. However, these dumb cops even ignored this request as they went on to lock him up in the back of a police cruiser.
Stand up.
Brother, I don't consent to any searches.
You are detained.
For what?
Because you
For what?
obstructed.
I got one man. For what?
Incident to arrest.
Who?
Incident to arrest.
What is
We can
that?
search you.
What is that? You said I'm being detained. I'm asking you, why am I being detained? Can I get a
The
supervisor?
cops got no answer.
You have
Because I didn't give you my name?
You need to give
You
us
said
a name.
because I didn't. No, I
Yes,
don't.
yes, you do.
I have the right to
When
remain
I ask you
silent.
to leave
Sir,
and move
sir,
back, and
sir,
you do not.
sir, none of that was asked to me.
Stand up. Stand up. I need to
Supervisor, please.
stand up.
Come in, supervisor,
All right,
please.
you're under
Come in,
arrest.
supervisor,
You are under
please.
arrest.
I'm in the car.
Stand up.
I'm already in
Stand
the car.
up. Stand up.
I'm already in the car, sir. Can I get a
Stand
supervisor?
up. I need to search
Can I
your
get a
pockets.
supervisor, please? Can I get a supervisor, please? Can I get a supervisor, please? He asked me to sit in the car, so I sat.
Hi, brother. What's going on, man? I asked him why am I being detained.
Nobody give me his name. That's obstruction.
Eventually, a sergeant arrives and calmly speaks with Warren, even allowing him to search. But it is only then that another officer finally recognizes who he is.
I don't have any weapons. I don't have any weapons.
Can't really hear you.
I don't have any weapons, sir. I don't have any weapons.
What's good, Ken Jordan?
You can, all right?
I can sit right here. I mean, I'm not going to jail.
You have his camera? I gave him there. Oh, good. That'll be evidence.
I done run a lot of snakes. They made for a big guy. And they did nothing against the law.
Link taken donated $2.
I did nothing.
Set my boy's eye on free. He didn't do anything wrong. He just trying to flex his McDonald's meal.
Hey, that dude, that is how I see Zion looking when he retired too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, for real though.
You know who he is? Who is that? That's Warren Sapp. Who? That's Warren Sapp. Okay, well, he wouldn't give me his name. Yeah. That's Warren Sapp. He's an NFL player. Oh, good.
Yeah. Money.
What is going on?
All right.
He took my hair on before he gets upset.
If a well-known celebrity is treated poorly like this, you can only guess how ordinary, normal citizens are treated by these officers in this country. A female
Facts.
officer then escorts him to the police station.
Now, you're not going to let me speak to the supervisor.
I've just tried.
He's not.
Okay, I was told.
And you said what?
I was told to take
You said
you.
what?
I
No.
was told to take
And you
you.
said what?
You already
What-
spoke
what
to
is
that
my
guy.
charge?
Okay.
What is my charge? What is my charge? Please.
696.
I'm observing my government official at work, and they arrest me for obstruction. I asked a question.
You did, and I'm just transporting you.
Give me your name. I'm not telling you my name.
You don't have to, and that's fine.
That's what he arrested. That's what he grabbed me for, baby.
Okay. Well, you were also arguing at that point
Arguing what?
with me.
No. We
Okay.
was just having a discussion about you saying no.
Okay, and I
Tyler, what's good, my boy? Appreciate the 25 subs, my boy. What's good? Hey, we still gotta do that LeBron off. The son of LeBron. I see the clip, bro. Bro. He winning? Nah. Appreciate the love, my boy. Real talk, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. Funny shit, man. Me and my girl, what you got doing watching some TikTok clips of you and Christian Rock, bro. Appreciate it, man. I got a handmade. What you mean? Bro, when I shoot LeBron hand, I literally got my hand casketed, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, bro? You feel me? How far you want to go, man? You hear me? Now we back to it. When we see each other, dog, we gonna do it. We're gonna do it, bro. Facts.
Okay.
I mean, that was an easy discussion.
And it was, and I told you, but then you kept going, okay?
Now, it's good to see that the former Super Bowl champ knows his rights and is also vocal about them. The officer who arrested him should be fired. Blatant abuse of power.
Are you a law enforcement officer?
I am, absolutely.
What law did I break?
And you want to know what law I enforce? I enforced the traffic stop that I was working on. Okay. And what happened after you? Good.
You said doubling the speed limit.
Cool, but I wrote him for what he went. And then the arresting officer. Okay.
That you did something wrong. You
I'm
just
arguing
said it wrong.
for.
Just said it wrong. That was all.
Okay.
Did y'all stop that body cam?
This is still rolling.
No, mine.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to use that. I don't want to mess with it. Come here, bud. Right here.
I just asked what law, bro.
I know, it's right there.
That's all I asked. What law?
Okay. All right.
That's as easy as it is.
Are you gonna give me your name or no? Okay. He's not gonna give a name, so put him in a cell until he wants to give you a name.
And at this point, the
I can't wait to
officers
see
now
how much
realize
he gonna sue these dudes right here for, man. That's why I can't see the way, man. You know?
who
I
they
think it'll be
arrested.
big money.
Same sergeant who initially refused to talk to Warren now rushed into the detention center in order to speak with him. Realizing their huge mistake, these cops were now scrambling to fix it.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No, definitely not gonna argue with you.
You'll
I'm
have,
just
you'll
asking.
have your day in court. I understand that.
Put it in the Discord, fam.
Oh no, because I just had my rights violated. Your officer said to me, "Do you want to go to jail?" First thing he said out of his mouth to me. I said, "Excuse me? What's your name?" So I laughed. Because I do have a right to remain silent, right? I have the right, Fourth and Fifth Amendment, right?
Yes, you absolutely have a right to remain silent. But you don't have the right to interject yourself into an investigation.
Interject myself?
Yeah, were you in the vehicle that had been stopped?
No, sir.
No.
I mean, his body cam was on and everything, right?
Correct.
That's all I need. All the officers that was there, body cam and all that good stuff. And
Yeah, it'll all be in there. And
Ryan, I'm blessed, dog.
Rights, my first, my fourth,
Like you
and my
said,
fifth.
punch man made
Warren
for the
quickly
swinging.
called out the officer's mistake, leaving him fumbling for pathetic excuses. Somehow, people attending a charity event were considered threatening. The former NFL star wasn't going to let go of this without a fight, and he made his intentions very clear to the sergeant. A massive lawsuit was headed their way, and they knew it. Shortly after, Warren was released and the charges were dropped, all thanks to his celebrity status. Despite this, he filed a civil rights lawsuit demanding $20 million in damages from the
Demanding $20 million in damages. That's when you know you have a Jewish lawyer. That, bro, demanding. Of course you're going to drop these charges.
Despite this, he filed a civil rights lawsuit demanding $20 million in damages from the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office. As the lawsuit begins, we hope that the corrupt deputy who arrested Warren will also be held accountable. Now, moving on, here is another instance.
Nah, I need to know how much they want. How much he got? I need to know. Gotta know the NFL contract with that bag. Fact. That's what I'm saying. Hey, he went for 20, but you know he ain't gonna get 20, but he's still gonna be in the M somewhere, bro.
Where an officer was owned as she messed with the wrong auditor.
Nothing that the Tide donated $2.
In December of
UNC,
2024,
can you
First
get
Amendment
mods to unban me? I am not a bad person. I won't say anything inappropriate again.
Gotcha, homie.
Auditor Leroy visited the Union City Police Department to investigate allegations of nepotism and corruption in handling pistol permit. Wasting no time, he directly confronted the police chief's wife.
Some questions for Michelle Zerone there. Can I ask her? I need to ask her some questions. Oh, hey there. Ask some questions.
Say please and say LeBron is the greatest. I will think about it.
Good you got your body cam over that. And some questions about, number one, the gun permit situation. Now, you're married to Chief Puccini, and is that correct?
So do you want to go down?
Whoa.
Body cam over that. And some questions about, number one, the gun permit situation. Now, you're married to Chief Puccini, and is that correct?
So do you want a gun application form on how to do it?
Well, I want to know what kind of collusion.
Work related.
I want.
Is it work related?
But this is absolutely work related. I want to know if you're in collusion with your husband on who to give permits to, or who. Hold on, I'm not done talking. Who to give gun permits to, and who to deny gun permits to.
You claim to defend women, and I feel like now you're harassing me.
Oh, so now you're a sergeant, police sergeant, and you just said because you're a woman, you're a police sergeant. I don't look at you as a woman or a man. I look at you as a police sergeant.
Is it
Michelle Zerone, the police chief's wife, wasted no time playing the victim card, trying to paint herself as a victim of harassment by the auditor.
So listen, she just pulled female harassment because I'm asking her a question of nepotism and possible collusion between her and her husband when it comes to gun permits.
Yeah, I'll give it to prior client. See how it works.
I already have people.
It goes through the state police.
No, I don't need it.
Once you need it, here you go.
No, I don't want it. I already have people who have told me, and they're alleging that you're in collusion with your husband, Chief Anthony Ficini. This is Sergeant Michelle Zerone Ficini. That you're in collusion with him, and you decide who's going to get them and who doesn't together, which is...
Big dog, can you dumb me down these words, bro? Yeah, I know, King. I'm lost too. Netfilism, collision, like, whoa. You know?
a major conflict of interest.
Did you say so?
Leroy made some bold claims, and Michelle's reaction spoke volume. Corruption was likely happening in the department. Instead of answering, she chose to walk away.
Ouch.
There's no detective.
That mean you know you lost.
All right, so what was her name? The woman that had an argument with you and you got really upset and you told your husband to remove her from the record room?
Her anxiety going crazy. Look at her
There was
finger.
someone in there,
Look at her finger, boy.
here that I was told was just that you just had removed because you had a mean girls fight with them.
Is there anything else I can help you?
Well, that's my question.
Okay, then that's not work related.
Of course, it's work related. It's someone who is in this office working with you. So, can you believe? Then she walks away, and she's a coward like her husband. And then she just pulled this out of thin air. Disgusting. She needs to go. Chief Ficini needs to resign. Sergeant Michelle Zerone Ficini needs to resign.
Taken donated
The corruption here
$2.
is so.
Steph Curry is the greatest player in the world. LEBUM ain't
And of
even
course,
close. Flight kidnapped me.
Brian Stack needs to resign.
As if walking away wasn't enough, the cowardly officer pressed the panic button, summoning police backup, all because of a guy with a camera.
Her as a female, I had a question for her, and she says, "Oh, you say you support women. You're harassing me. You're harassing the female." No, you're a police officer. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I'm asking you questions as part of your duty. Hey, did they call the whole gang up here now? Hey.
I don't know. That's how you doing, all right?
Good. Hey, good.
So if it's anything having to do with the record,
What a liar.
I will help him. But if he's gonna come here and harass me, then I don't.
That's not harassment,
Okay.
Sergeant.
Is it about business?
Absolutely, it's
That
about
mean
business.
he knows what's going on.
I'm an investigative journalist, and so I'm not gonna get into it with you, but I have very very important questions. I needed
Man,
answers.
no one
as to-
cares she beautiful. Just because you're beautiful to mean you above the law? What? Jeez, bro, y'all sipping, bro. I can't say that. I mean, wimping. Excuse me, Twitch. Down bad, bro.
That there's allegations that her and Ficini, they collude. And Ficini, let me see this alone, because you all see this video.
One of the responding officers happened to be a good friend of Leroy's and knew he was a serious journalist. Leroy made his case, making it clear that he had done nothing wrong.
So there's an absolutely relevant business here. And for her to claim harassment is disgusting. I mean, it's just absolutely off the wall. And she's trying to play this harassment card now. So that shows me she's hiding things, obviously. Otherwise, she would have just answered. She could have said, hey, this never happened. Even though I've had a number of people come to me and say that they've been unlawfully denied gun permits because of the collusion and conflict of interest between Sergeant Zerone Ficini and Chief Ficini. They do it
feel
together.
that for some apparent reason, their applications aren't getting the attention that they deserve?
Yeah, because they're in collusion with each other.
Other girls?
No, I'm going to honor you because I believe the office is just closed, so I'm going to honor that. So, 'cause I was done. I mean, I was leaving, but when I saw you all here,
And if you want to, next time, there's other girls there that can help you out.
well, but
And
she's
they're competent. They're really good.
right, but she's the one who has.
Hey, what
the
crazy
answers.
is,
She's the one
y'all?
accused of corruption. So I'm
Hit
not.
with
gonna
that,
ask-
bro. You need people like this right here, bro. You know what I mean? It stopped
Nothing
corruption.
but the Tide donated $2. UNC, you know I've always believed LeBron is the greatest. I painted my room in Cavalier colors when I was 11 because of him. I measure time as before Bron and after Bron.
BB and AB. Hopefully, our glory king never retires. Hey, y'all, can we on band nothing but Tide? Mistakes happen, bro. LeBron have off nights sometimes too.
Someone else in there.
But you need people like this right here to keep corruption, man. You know, away, man.
About her corruption, I'm gonna ask her.
She might be, in their field,
She's not, you're not Phoenix police, she's not Phoenix police. She's a public official, and I have a right to ask her if she's a journalist.
He's right.
The officer sided with Leroy, refusing to make any unlawful arrest or trespassing charge and calmly let him go. Meanwhile, Michelle shut down the office and locked herself inside, hiding from the embarrassment. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw corrupt and power-hungry officers mess with the wrong people and then instantly regret it. These thugs thought that they could get away with anything. They were completely exposed and are now facing some hefty lawsuits. Next time, they will think twice before trying to trample over someone's rights, especially when cameras are rolling. Now, if you agree,
good video. Should have been more than that, though, bro.